Hi, everyone, and welcome to the iSpring Solutions webinar series, where every week we talk about e-learning trends, share iSpring tips and tricks, and cover clients' cases. My name is Paulina. I'm the community manager at iSpring, and I will be the moderator for today's webinar, where we will be talking about how to get started with iSpring in literally 30 minutes. And as a presenter, I have my colleague from Customer Success Department, Pauline. Hi, Pauline. How are you today?
Great, Paulina. Thanks for asking. And you?
I'm doing good. Thanks for asking as well. So, are you ready to show our attendees how to get going with iSpring in half an hour?
Yes, of course. I'm excited.
Wonderful. So, guys, before we actually get started, just one more thing. This webinar is being recorded, so no worries. You'll receive a link to a replay sometime after the webinar. However, I would like to encourage you to stay till the very end because it's a great opportunity to address your questions directly to our presenter. And to do so, please submit them in the question box, which you will find on the right side of the GoToWebinar panel. And also, I have my other colleague, Arena Vass from Technical Support Department, helping us with questions coming in the chat during the session. So guys, please keep those questions coming. All right, Pauline, let me pass the mic over to you.
Thank you, Paulina. Hi, everyone. My name is Pauline, and thank you for joining us today. I hope by the end of this webinar, you will have a better idea of our products and you will learn how to work with them. This webinar will be helpful both to those who are just starting with iSpring and to those who are trying to decide if iSpring will work for them. If you had a trial with us and still have some questions left, we'll try to cover them during the session. If you already have iSpring but haven't used it for any projects yet, we will show you how to easily get started. Also, I want to say a huge thank you to our regular webinar attendees. Thanks for being so loyal, guys. Here at iSpring Solutions, we develop digital training software for your mission-critical projects. We have an authoring tool and the LMS. We work perfectly together as a complete solution to quickly launch e-learning in your organization. The iSpring Suite authoring tool is a PowerPoint-based add-in that allows you to create interactive courses. Since iSpring is based on PowerPoint, it's very easy to use because if you know how to use PowerPoint, you know how to use iSpring. And the second solution is our LMS, iSpring Learn. With iSpring Learn, you can launch your digital training portal in just one day, streamline onboarding, promote employee growth, and orchestrate learning across all departments. And today I want to start with you from scratch to show you how quickly you can create a course with video, interaction, dialog simulation, and a small test. Upload a course right into iSpring Learn LMS and share the course with your learner. Okay, let's do it. I will close this presentation and I will open the new one so we can start creating a course that helps my learners to deal with angry customers. So let me open the new presentation. And of course, this will be just a general overview of iSpring Suite capabilities so that you will have a better idea of a product. If you're interested in any specific features, please let us know in the chat box. And to start making my course more engaging, I will start with adding templates, characters, and their surroundings. Luckily, I don't have to look for all of this online or bother a designer because I can find all of this in the content library, which is a part of iSpring Suite. Let's start with templates. I will open the slide templates right there, and you can see different ready-made slides for different parts of the course, such as title page, you have some pictures for company products and video slide, and much more. For my course, I will choose the course title, and I will just click on Insert to add it to my course. Let me just delete the first slide. And now I just want to change a picture. To do that, I will do a right-click and choose Change Picture. Now, to save time, I created a resource folder with the pictures and a text file that I will be using during this webinar. And so I will just open my folder and choose a picture for my slide. This one looks perfect. So here it is. Now I will just copy and paste my course title from the ready-made document. And also I will add a brief description of the course. Okay, that looks great. And now I will create a new slide. To do that, I'll just go to the PowerPoint Insert tab and choose New Slide. The blank option would work best. And we're ready to go to the next one. So now let's discuss the keys to successful communication. And the first one is active listening. I will start by adding a background. And to do that, I'll simply go back to the content library and this time choose backgrounds. Let's select an office picture. I think the call center one will work best. So just use this one and click on Insert to add it to my slide. Now I want to add a desk and a laptop from my resource folder. So to do that, I'll go back to the PowerPoint Insert tab, choose Pictures, and then select those two from my resource folder. I'll click on Insert. Now I will just resize it to fit the slide better. And let's move this one a little bit. That looks perfect. Now, I want to make my course even more interactive. And to do that, I will add a character. To find the best character for my course, I will go to the Content Library Characters. And iSpring Content Library has a diverse selection of characters that represent different ethnicities, occupations, actions, and even emotions. We constantly update our library and we're always happy to hear your suggestions. So for my course, I want my character to be a female. I want her to be sitting and also smiling. I think Adele here looks just great, so I'll choose her and click Insert to add it to my course. Now let's move her to the side a little bit. That looks perfect. Now I just want to add a word bubble, and to do that, I will go back to the PowerPoint Insert tab, choose Shapes, and I will choose Callout. So let me just create one right there. I also want to change the design to something more simple. So in the PowerPoint design tab, I will choose this one and also move the tip towards Adele a little bit. That looks great. Now I will just copy and paste my text from the ready-made document and my slide is ready to go. Now I want to emphasize the statement about active listening by adding a corresponding video with 6 useful tips on how to become an active listener. To save time, I will just duplicate slide number 2 and I will delete the laptop and the character. So now I want to add a different computer picture. So go to the Insert tab, choose Pictures, and choose this one. Let's resize it a little bit. Perfect. Now, there are different ways to add a video to your course in iSpring Suite. You can create a new video from scratch using the narration feature. You can add a video file from your computer, record your screen using screen recording, add a YouTube video, or even use the web object feature. We have a great webinar dedicated to video editing with iSpring, and if you'd like to watch it, Paulina can share the link for you in the chat box. In my case, the YouTube video would work best. On the iSpring Suite ribbon, I will choose the YouTube feature and click on it. Now I will just copy and paste my link to the video. Let's preview it to make sure everything works great. Okay, now I'll just click OK to add the video to my slide. Okay, now I will just resize the video to fit the laptop screen right here. And it looks ready. So I will change the text in the text bubble as well. Let me just copy and paste it from my resource folder. And these slides look perfect. Let's go to the next one. Another key to successful communication with angry clients is not to get emotional. To save time, I will just duplicate slide number 2 one more time, but this time I want my character to have a different emotion. So to change that, I'll just delete the Adele picture right here, go to the Content Library Characters. I will select Adele, but this time I want her to be neutral. So I'll choose the neutral emotion and select the picture that looks best. So I'll just click Insert and add her to my slide. Now let's copy and paste the text in a word bubble. Okay, that looks like we're ready to go. And now to help my learners not to get emotional, I will add a simple step-by-step plan in the form of an interaction. And first, I will start by adding a new PowerPoint slide. So I'll go back to the Insert tab and click on New Slide. And now I will go to the iSpring Suite tab and click on Interactions. To create a new interaction, I would need to save our course first. As you can see, iSpring Suite has 12 types of interactions for use in a huge variety of training situations. With these interactive templates, you can present your training content and engage your learners. For example, interactions will help you show product development stages, transaction cycles, or the history of your company. For my course, I will go with steps. So let me select this one and create interaction. So you can start by adding introduction and summary slides, but for my course, I will just copy my steps and add short descriptions. So let's start with the first step, remain calm. I'll just copy the text from my resource folder, add a description, and I also want to add an image. To do that, I'll go to the Insert tab, choose Picture, and select the image from my resource folder. So let me add this one. Now I will just repeat these steps for all of my steps. Okay, second one will be to listen and empathize. And I will copy and paste my description and add a picture. So the same way, I'll go to the Insert tab and my resource folder. Now step 3 will be to apologize. And let's copy and paste my description and add an image. So I can also add additional steps and not limited with a number. So just add 2 more steps using the button right there. And my fourth step will be to find a solution. And once again, I will copy and paste my description and insert a picture. And the last one will be take a break. And as you probably guessed, I will copy and paste my description and add an image using the insert and the picture combo. Now, when your interaction is done, you can preview it by clicking the preview button right there. So let's do that. You can navigate through the interaction using the player buttons right there or the buttons in the navigation itself. What's also great, you can easily change the color scheme and buttons of your interactions. Plus, you can see how it will look on different devices like desktops, tablets, and phones. And you can easily fix anything before publishing, and it saves so much time. When you're ready with your interaction, just press on Save and Return to add it to your course. Okay, our step-by-step guide is ready. Now I will create a new slide for the next part of our course. Let me go back to the Insert tab, PowerPoint, and click on New Slide. Now, what is another great way for your learners to study the topic? We at iSpring think that practice makes perfect. And to practice communication skills in a safe environment, you can create dialog simulations using iSpring Talkmaster. iSpring Talkmaster is truly a hidden gem of iSpring Suite. When our clients discover it, they get really excited because it's another great way to train your learners. iSpring Talkmaster is a part of iSpring Suite, and you can find it right here in the iSpring Suite tab. To save time, I created a dialog simulation for this course in advance. Let's quickly go over it. To open my dialog, I will click on Dialog Simulation, and I will choose Browse. So here I already have the simulation ready, so I'll click on it to add it to my course. Now you can see the whole dialog tree that for this particular simulation. And I bet now you understand why I didn't recreate it during this webinar, because it would take a little bit more than 30 minutes. Okay, let's preview this together. I will click on the preview button right there. And here it is. Meet our angry customer, John Richardson. This morning, he checked the balance on his credit card and it was $50 less than he expected. He contacted customer support as soon as possible. And in our case, customer support is our learner. He has to solve the client's issue, provide him with a solution, and make him happy. And what else can make experience with dialog simulation more engaging and productive? First, you can add an audio narration to create a real life experience. If I click on my simulation, it will start playing automatically. So let's play this one. As you can see, you can add audio to character speech for your responses and the feedback messages. Let me show you right now. So let's select the second one. And you see that the feedback message starts playing automatically. To make it look even more like a real conversation, you can change character emotions according to the response and add the mood meter. You can see it in the top right corner here. The next important thing about TalkMaster is that you can turn it into a fully functional assessment tool by enabling evaluation. So to do that, I will go to the Properties tab right here, and I can just check the mark next to the grading, and this option will be switched on. Now, if I go to one of the scenes here, I can grant or take the points from the learners. So when we show the course by the end, you will see the user's results. I think I'm done, and I will just click on Save and Return to add the dialog to my course. And I think my course looks great. Now I want to add a quiz to check my learners' knowledge. To create a quiz, first I'm going to add a new PowerPoint slide. I'll go back to the Insert tab and click on New Slide right there. Now I'll go back to the iSpring Suite tab and choose Quiz here. With iSpring Quiz Maker, you can easily create beautiful assessments, set up custom scoring, and evaluate learners' progress online. You can choose between the graded quiz and the survey questions. For my course, I will choose graded quiz. And first, I want to show the questions tab. So it's located right here. And we have 14 different types of questions, like multiple choice, true or false, essay, hotspot, and my favorite, drag and drop questions. It gives you almost unlimited possibilities to create effective and pleasant looking assessments. And it's super easy. In the iSpring Quiz Maker, you can switch between two editing modes. Use the form view for quickly entering question and answer text, and the slide view for changing the appearance of a slide. And if you'd like to learn more about iSpring Quiz Maker, you're welcome to watch 2 webinars on how to work in iSpring Quiz Maker like a pro that we held last month. So I will start my quiz with an info slide. Info slide is a great way to turn your quiz into a full course to not only assess, but also educate your learners. In my case, I will just use it as a title page. To add it, I will go to the Insert tab and click on Info Slide right here. Now, I want to add a picture and also add the name for my course. To do that, I will go to the Insert tab, choose Picture, and I will select this one for my background. So I'll just click on Open and add this image from my resource folder. Now I will send this image to back to be able to copy and paste my quiz title. And in the description field, I will just enter Start Quiz. Now I want to change the color of the text. To do that, it's very similar to PowerPoint. I will just go here in the formatting and choose yellow for my title and white for my description. Our title page is ready. Now for my first question, I will start with multiple response. I will go back to the Insert tab, Questions, and choose Multiple Response here. For this one, I will start working in a slide view, and I will add a background picture by going to the Insert tab and Picture, and use one of the pictures from my resource folder. So this one looks perfect. Let's move it a bit to fit the slide better. And now I will also enter my question. So let me copy and paste it from my document. And let's resize it a little bit. And I will just move the answer slightly. Now I will go to the form view. In the form view, I will be able to add options. So let's copy and paste my options. So the second, keep your emotions under control. Third one would be prove that they're wrong. And the last one, make them apologize. Now I will select my correct answers by clicking the box next to them. And on the right side, you have slide options that you can use to set up your quiz settings to your liking. And at the bottom of the page, you have the feedback for both correct and incorrect answers that you can customize for your quiz. Now, my next question will be true or false. I will go to the questions tab, choose true or false, and here I will copy and paste my statement first. And the correct answer for this one will be false. So I will switch back to the slide view and add a background picture. So go back to the Insert tab, choose Picture, and then choose this one. Let's move it to the side and change the size of the text as well. Let's move this down a little bit. That looks perfect. Now, I will go for the last question, we'll have a drag and drop question. With this question type, your creative possibilities are almost unlimited. And I will start by going to the Insert tab, Questions, and choose Drag and Drop option. And first, I want to add a character to my drag and drop question. Let's go to the Content Library, Characters. And I will choose Leonid from our dialog simulation. So I also want him to be holding a whiteboard. So I can choose the holding object action, and I will choose this one. So just click on Insert. Let's resize him a little bit and crop the image to fit the slide better. Now, to add my answer options, I will go to the Insert tab and choose Text box. To save time, I will just copy and paste 4 boxes for my answers. So the first one, third one, and the fourth one. Now I will just copy and paste my options from the text file. The last third one, and just 1 second. The last one. Now, to the most interesting part is to set the quiz drag and drop options. So here in the slide options, I will choose for the items not to snap. This will allow my learners to drag the items all around the screen. Now I will switch back to the form view, and I will choose the drag items, my text boxes, and I will choose our Leonid image as a correct match. So for the first one and for the last one. Now, the most exciting part is to try it out. So let's preview this question. Okay, let me try this one and click on Submit. Perfect. Our drag and drop question is ready. So I will just close this and save and return to the course to add the quiz to my slide. Now, there is much more you can create using iSpring Suite. Please let us know in the chat box which features you want to learn more about, and we'll be glad to assist you. And we've done a great job in just 30 minutes, and we're ready to publish the course. You can find the Publish button right there in the iSpring Suite ribbon. And as you can see, there are several publishing options available for you. You can just publish your quiz to your computer and convert it to save it. Then you can publish it directly to your iSpring Cloud sharing service. iSpring Cloud allows you to upload your courses and easily share them with your learners. It's like Google Drive, but it's much more convenient and allows for collaboration with your colleagues. And iSpring Cloud is actually included in iSpring Suite subscription package. You can also create SCORM packages that are compatible with different LMSs or even publish your courses to YouTube. In my case, I'm going to publish the course right to my iSpring Learn LMS account. So let me switch to that one, and I will just click on Publish to start it. And while my course is uploading to iSpring Learn LMS, let me tell you a bit more about it. iSpring Learn is an online training platform that allows you to host your courses, hold training sessions, create long-read articles, track users' results, and issue certificates. It has a very intuitive interface. That's one of the reasons why our clients love iSpring Learn LMS so much. Plus, iSpring Learn is perfectly compatible with iSpring Suite, so your courses can be uploaded directly to your iSpring Learn account. You can get iSpring Learn and iSpring Suite together as a bundle. So as you can see, my course is already uploaded to iSpring Learn LMS. So let me just click on Manage Content to open it. And what's next? I actually want to share one useful article with my learners, but I don't want to share it by using boring Word document. And that is when the longread feature comes in handy. With longreads, you can create articles with images, videos, knowledge check questions, and quotes right in the LMS. Now, I will demonstrate you the magic of turning my boring document into a great-looking web-based article about call center games that can improve contact center performance. And I will start by creating a new course. I'll just go to the Course tab of the iSpring Learn LMS, create new course, and I will copy and paste my course title here. Now, right in the outline, I can click on Add and choose Long Grade option. Now, I already have prepared the text for the long grid as well, so I will just copy and paste my long grid title, and I will also add a cover image. To do that, I will click on the Add Cover Image here and choose one picture from my resource folder. Now, I will just copy and paste my article description right there, and I can add chapters. So the chapters make it easier for learners to navigate through the course. So let me create 3 chapters by using the button right there. And now for each chapter, I will add a title and I will enter a description. What's also great is the long read. You can add images as well. So I'll just click enter and click on the plus sign right here to add an image to my chapter. So I'll choose one from the resource folder and it's ready to go. Now in the second chapter, I will just do the same steps. So copy and paste my title, then copy and paste my description. We'll add an image, click enter, the plus sign and the image. Let's select the second one. And in the long grid, you can also edit the text very easily. You can just select the text and choose one of the options provided here. So I will choose ordered list because it's instructions and it's very useful for that. Now the third chapter will be here. I will copy and paste the description. As you probably guessed, I will add an image from my resource folder. And I will change my instructions to be as an ordered list. Perfect, my long read article is ready to go. I'll just click on publish to add it to my course. So now the last thing is to add our course we created in iSpring Suite. To do that, I will click on add button right there and choose copy. So I will select dealing with angry customers course from my content list and click on continue. I can also create a link copy. So here it is. Now, I want all the new interns in the sales and support departments to take this course. The easiest way to do that is by creating a smart group. Let's go to the Users tab right there and go to the Groups tab. Now, I will just select a new smart group. And what's great about smart groups is that you can simply select the rules to form your group and you won't have to add users one by one. Let me just input the group name here and select a rule. So in my case, I will choose a position, and as a value, I will select intern. And even though I'm working in iSpring for a bit longer than 1 month, I have made myself an intern, so the course will be assigned to me automatically. And I will just click on create. And now my group is ready. So I can just select all of my users and enroll them to the course directly from here. So let me enroll my users and let's select our course for call center agents. Let's click on add. And in the parameters, I can set the due date. So let's just leave it as it is and click on enroll. Now, I will just switch to the user portal to take this course together with you. So let me do that. Now in the user portal, in my to-do list, I see the courses assigned to me. So I will choose a course for call center agents. And I will start with the longread article. Let's view it together really quickly. So as you can see, all of our pictures and text is working great. And you can also add videos to your longread articles if you want. Now I will select our course created in iSpring Suite. And let me quickly go over it. So as you can see, all of our interactive elements are working perfectly. And I have our interaction here. Let's try different methods of navigation. Then we have our dialog simulation here. Let's just skip because it's quite long as you've seen before. Let's go to a quiz now. So let's take it together and hope we remember the right answers. And well, last one, my favorite. Perfect. Guys, we did a great job today. We created a course using iSpring Suite with a video, interaction, dialog simulation, and a short test. We also uploaded the course into iSpring Learn LMS, assigned it to our learners, and looked at it from the user's point of view. Plus, this is just one of many examples of what you can achieve with iSpring. And hopefully now you have a better idea of our product and you will be able to kickstart your online training with our solution.